Hello friends, I'm Chi, bringing you the news as it's dropping hard. Yes, if you're here for the first time, why don't you subscribe? Because here I get information like that. I'll keep you informed, thrill, updated, man. Information is power, it's key transforms, man. You know your left and right with it. Yes, with Chi, now you know what is going on. Yes, my friends who have already subscribed. Lovely guys, girls, well, you guys are wonderful. Without you all, I won't be here doing this thing, man. You guys are the reason why I'm here, and you who's watching me now, please subscribe to Chi, man, and share the love, share the love, share the news on WhatsApp, Facebook as it's dropping, okay? Yes, now, on the harder note, yes, one of the ESN top commander, Ikonso, is dead. How did he die? That's what the people want to know. How it really all happened. Yes, if you remember of late, when they formed the Ebubago Eastern Security Network, the governor was like trying to tell this guy to come and join to lead to be the commander of the Ebubago, thing. But upon heavy, huge amount of money offered to him to come and join with his men, and and pilot this group, this new group Ebubago. This guy turned it down. He turned the offer down. He refused to take that offer. Well, he was applauded for it by the Nandekano and his men. They were like, wow, this guy can't betray his motherland, his own land. He cannot betray it for money. This guy is a true son, a true Biafran. So now what happened next? After the attack at our mama, after the gun duel with the soldiers, I don't know, they said it was a leaked information. He was really betrayed by his own people. So now, after that gun duel, about six of them fell. Six of the ESN men fell. I'm telling you, it was so fierce that it started in the night. Houses were burnt down. So also remembering that the governor's house was also burnt down that same yesterday. All these things were happening. But now there's the IPOB, the ESN or the IPOB people. They are saying that, hey, we are going to retaliate his death. We are going to come back full force. That they cannot take this. Do you know that they are telling that about is it the 34 artillery brigade, coming with armored tanks. These guys are well prepared. Joint task force, the soldiers combined with other forces in Nigeria. They came for that massive onslaught attack on these people. They were taken unaware, like kind of ambush them. It means that the Nigerian government, when they want to do something like capture anybody, kill anybody, they will do it. They have the artilleries, everything to do so, the firepowers. So now listen, this was what happened at the time of Mohammed Yusuf, the guy who engineered the origin of the Boko Haram. Mohammed Yusuf, you guys will know him. Yes, this was how he was also killed, but upon killing him, that was how Boko Haram skyrocketed, and it's not like a flame everywhere. So now this guy, Ikonso now also have been killed, one of the top commander, fearless guy, who have led the battle for the flushing away of the killer headsmen in the forest, raping women and the rest of them. One thing he said? He said, if he dies, that nobody should cry for him because he died for the cause of Biafra, cause of justice, while defending his fatherland. That nobody should cry, that he's doing it for a good reason, that he doesn't want his people to be punished for nothing. So that's why he took up the arm, to secure his people. So now, the people are angry. They said they will retaliate. But how did he really, really die? Now a certain Onyeze, Onyeze, they said this man paid some little Chingon boys, to spy on him, to spy on the movement, where is his village, and the rest of them. So upon spying all those things, maybe that means he's from our mama. Then I don't know. So after the much information gathered to this Onyeze, then this guy offered it to the government, and then this guy was raided. That was why it was raided that way. Heavy gunpowder, flooding everywhere. So at the end of the day, they said this guy, when he was found, whatever, bullet couldn't penetrate him. This Ikonso guy, bullet couldn't penetrate his body, man. I'm telling you. So finally, he was captured. He was captured. Then what happened next will shock you. He was beaten to death because when bullets cannot enter, what will they do? They have to start hitting him with heavy weapons, beating him, smashing his head everywhere. With all those guns, the head of the gun or whatever, the tail or whatever, they hit him, beat him. Finally, he gave up the ghost. He died. That was how he died. He's gone. So now, what I'm trying to say is that this shows that the forces too in Nigerian military and the rest, they're also powerful. Whether I like it or not, rebels are powerful. soldiers are powerful, police too are powerful. If they mean to do a job, they'll do it too, because they pledge allegiance to sacrifice their life for these things. When anyone carries arm, it means that you are prepared to die. So they too, the Nigerian soldiers and the rest, they're also prepared to die. Also the ESN too, they are prepared to die. So it's just like we die together. So now, what am I really saying? Now, the Fulani herdsmen has been ravaging farmlands of people, and they'll call it farmers headers clashes. But farmers headers clashes, how did it all happen? How did it all happen? Somebody came to your farm first. A farmer did not go to kill someone's cow, but rather somebody came with his cow to somebody else's farm to eat his crops, and then the farm owner retaliates by maybe killing one of the cow or beating up the cow boy or whatever. And at the end of the day, the cowboy mobilizes people and they come to that village and kill people. Then you call it farmers headers clashes. That means you have to first of all caution the headsmen, those headsmen who come to people's land to eat up their crops. At least there should be restriction. There should be kind of a kind of ranch, for them. At least a big ranch that all herdsmen could take their cows there and graze there without problem. Even harbor the cows there without trampling on people's crops. Because these are money, investments of people. And when they retaliate, you say it's farmers headers clashes. No, because of one cow, you come to a community, you kill people just like that. So I'll say this is the battle of cows. You call it the battle for cows, because you kill a cow, they come, they kill your people in your village, they rape your women, they rape your girls. And instead of the soldiers coming to defend the people, at the end of the day, the people are now the ones who are kind of found guilty. Look at what happened in Enugu State, how the traders there in that new artisan, whatever, that site, close to the government house. Look at how they pursued the policemen, burnt places, even killed people. But soldiers never came. Police never went there to at least kill these people just like they are attacking the ESN too. At least flush them out too. But now these people are left like that. That means next time they will have the audacity, the courage to do it more and more, So if the soldiers, I'm saying, like, if the soldiers, the police all together, the joint task force could go into this forest and flush out all these bandits there, I tell you, Nigeria will turn back to be peaceful, because we're managing Nigeria the way it is. Because then we don't used to hear all the bandit thing, the killer headsmen killing people. But all of a sudden, this started, and this was why people became more angry, because the way they are capturing people on the highway, killing people, raping people, taking people for ransom for money, and the rest of them. Even in universities, they go capture people, even kill some, release them after being paid. They are being energized the more they get the money. So if the police, the soldiers have done this one singular thing like 6 years back, 7 years back when it all started, when they started their sweet, luxurious business of killing people and capturing for money. At least if they have flushed them out all those while, there could have been peace in the land. Who will be talking about getting a country, in a country, So who will be talking about all these things, So this guy, this Ikonso guy, the Biafrans are saying, no, he's not a terrorist, he's not a killer. This guy is a freedom fighter, someone who is fighting for the freedom of his people. So that is it. So if the soldiers, I believe they could use this same energy to trace these herdsmen, these killer bandits, wherever they are, and flush them out too. This is what brought the fear. Why the ESN was first of all set up by the IPOB, leader. Why it was set up to secure the land, because you coming to attack the ESN, leaving the bandits behind. It's like the bandits now, those killer herdsmen now will be laughing. They'll be laughing. They'll be like, haha, finally, these guys have been brought down. Ha ha ha. We are for the country. Nigeria belongs to us. Instead of the soldiers coming to attack us, they're attacking the ones who are securing their land. I think this is what they call double standard. What you do to one, do to all, man. Do to all. Flush. I'm telling you. It's nice to see that country safe again, because if you say you don't want the country to be safe again, man, guy, think about you who is in abroad trying to invest back home. You cannot have that courage to invest anymore. Look at businesses are pulling out, going to another country to invest. That means you too one day will wake up and say, no way, I cannot put all my money here. What if the Biafran war starts and all your properties destroyed during the course of the fight? You cannot even come back home anymore. When a war starts like this, it will take so many years before it will be, it will settle at the end of the day. Look at Sudan. How many years it took that war to last? Many, many donkey years. Even children grew to even join the rebel, the fighting thing, So that is it also. if the war starts in Biafra land, I tell you, even you here abroad, will also suffer the consequences because you spend so much money trying to, help your family members to escape the fighting. So I also think that when people like soldiers, police, when they go for this kind of offensive attack, they should please try as much as possible to avoid killing the innocent people, like the boys, the boys, the men who they found in their houses, at least, because even if you find them, you tag them Biafrans. There's no proof until at least take them to a competent court, who will ascertain and pass judgment on them, upon finding them guilty. Not just like, hey, this guy, you're hyper because you are huge, you are dressing fine, you are having good fun, good look. No, no, no. It's not done that way, man. So I think they should avoid killing the innocent ones. If you know who you are going for, go for them, and not really coming to people's home, picking them up to unknown places. That is why the anger keeps growing and growing. Like I said, if you kill someone's brother, or sister, during an attack like that, or coming to their homes to adopt them like that, and at the end of the day, nobody hears about them, I think the anger will grow more and more, whereby people will even want to enlist themselves into the ESN group thing. People will even want to join the IPOP thing. The more you kill their people, the more they are angry and want to join and take up arms to revenge the death of their brothers, their cousins, their loved ones too. So that is how this thing is. So now, attacking these places too, remember that people, the innocent ones who are killed, are somehow related to police. They have brothers who are in the police, also in the army, the custom, immigration. So even these people, even these policemen or soldiers who are in the force now in Nigeria, they have their brothers too who they have lost in this battle of Biafra. They have their cousins, their relations to their own sisters who have been killed during this kind of offensive like that. They too, they will be much angry. And that is why when you send them for another mission elsewhere in the north or anywhere, they want to revenge too the killing of their people. So they start killing more innocent people too, just like that. So I think if they could stand by the rule of engagement by sparing the normal ones without weapons and go for the ones with weapons, I think it would be much more better that way. So that when people see the soldiers coming, police coming, they will not be that much afraid, knowing that they are not coming to arrest them, but rather they are going for the offensive, which they have been sent for, specifically to stay on the rule of engagement. Okay, so that is it. So Ikonso finally gave up his ghost, while fighting for the freedom of the people, the Biafra land. And others too fell, not only him, others too fell. I think in this case, do you say the charm failed? Yeah. Charms can't be trusted like that. Yes, bullet couldn't enter, but other weapons could penetrate. That is how it is. Sometimes they even put them on the ground and run over them with a heavy vehicle, with a car, and they bust. They just bust. They just die like that. And sometimes they could use acid, open their mouth and pour acid on it, and they die. So it's just meant for bullets, not for any other weapon. So those who believe in charms should know that one day it can also fail. Charms don't protect that much. Well, what do you think in all these things? Should we make freedom like the Biafrans should go, the Yorubas should go, or do you feel that the Nigerian government should look into the cry of the people and solve what the problem? The problem is not much. The problem in that country is not. It's not something much. It's just people are asking for better government. Government presence in their own states, in their land, in their region. Government should develop things, the facilities, road, hospital, things should start working. Bet me, if things start working, I bet you all these agitations for Omotekun, the Yoruba people, Duduwa, the Biafrans, the Masop, all these agitations for countries, whatever, independence will stop. If a good government could come in and listen to the people, the cry of the people, and solve all the problem. So, well, that is it. So finally, that is it. The UN, United Nations, I hope they are seeing what is happening. Western world, they are seeing what is happening. So not when people come for asylum, you say it's not really true. Things are really happening in that country, and their embassies are there to see these things happening. So well, it all depends on us here to keep praying for the people back home, because by the day more people are dying, and the country is becoming more toxic. Like the minister said, it's bleeding by the day. So what else? Look at how Chi is talking. Well, what do I say? I'm not happy about all these things happening. I never believed that Nigeria as a country, as a big country like that, could one day go into turmoil, panics here and there, fear of death here and there, fear of being killed here and there. I was thinking that Nigeria would be a very great country, a very sweet, beautiful country, just as it was in the 60s, in the 50s, where things were working. Well, it's a pity. It's a pity how we are sinking gradually without knowing it, how we are building anger, jealousy, bitterness everywhere in the minds of the people. Now, Igbo man will see Hausa man, he will hate the Hausa man will see Yoruba man, he will hate, Yoruba man will see Fulani man, he will hate. In the past, it wasn't like that. We see Fulani men while growing up, when we're little. We see them passing with their cows. We sing for them. We love to see them, we love to see them, but all of a sudden now, if you see a Fulani man with his cow, you are running away because you think he's coming to kill. When people see Fulani coming now with their cars from far distance, they start packing and start running away. This is not how it's supposed to be. In the past, there was love among each other, but now it has deteriorated. Like, it's no more good. It's no longer sweet, man. So what do we say? We are not happy. Boys are not smiling. Girls are not equally smiling. Everywhere is scatter, scatter, left and right. So well, that is it. So the IPOB, they are saying, the ESN, they are saying they are coming to launch an attack. I think they gave a deadline on the 14th. If all their people are not released, that hey, what will happen? The flood gates of whatever they call it, hell, will open up to consume more people. I don't know what they are talking about by saying that. Is it the governors? Is it the who are they talking about? The soldiers, the police? Are they the ones to go into the hell? Oh well, let's see. But I tell you, we are destroying our region by the day. We are destroying our region by the day. We are building more fear, more hatred. And let me tell you something. The saboteurs, those who will still betray. That is how it is everywhere. Even in the north, south, east, west, we still have saboteurs everywhere. People betraying their own people. Alright, I remain yours truly, Chi. Okay, signing out, show me love. Like my video, okay? Share to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. Subscribe, please press bell. I'm signing out on Chi. Ciao.